You wake up in a daze. A sprawling sea of sparkling sand reflects the light of the sun, causing your eyes to ache. A flock of white birds flutter off the ground at your awakening, disappearing behind you out into the ocean air. Beyond the luscious sands is the greenest forest you've ever seen. It's a deep green, one that sucks you in. It's almost fuzzy. It's soft like pure pigment. The ground is highlighted with soulless burgundy and muted tangerine-colored plants. Tall palm trees dot the entry to the beckoning arbor. The sands fade into soft grass as you leave the beach behind, and immediately you're stricken by the livelihood of the forest. Chromatic birds whistle back and forth at each other, taking note of your arrival. The blood-red plants here are large and lavish, getting hardier and more soulful as you walk deeper into the forest. Orange plants growing less common. The air is abuzz with large bugs and beastly sounds, but nothing seems to be at all aggressing you. Continuing this exploration is a good idea. Good Idea is a brain trust your brain can trust. It's a comedy podcast where we find creative, actionable solutions to your real-life problems. I'm Aiden Kinsella.
And I'm Bradley Berklich.
I'm Shiloh.
And this is
Good Idea. Hi guys.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up?
David Attenborough here, exploring the world with my magnificent compass, which is just 4 times the size of a normal compass, and I carry it in both hands.
I actually use a more primitive tool called an astrolabe, and it's far more effective because back in my day we didn't have those fancy compasses and we got places just fine.
Oh, you swarthy savage. I cannot believe you, because you will never find anything that way.
I use moss.
Moss, that's a pretty good tool.
Which side of the moss do you follow? Like on the left side of the tree?
I'm a
The side
conservative.
that compels me.
The side that compels you, okay. Because I was going to say, if you do follow the moss on the left side of the tree, how do you determine what the left side of the
Conservative
tree
I'm a
moss.
conservative moss.
You're a conservative
Other
moss?
maybe liberal, but they're just...
My parents make me go to moss every Sunday.
Reactionary moss.
So we lost the audio from the last episode, and we could not find a creative, actionable solution to fix that.
But we just wanted to quickly bring to your attention the concept of Amazon Thor.
Amazon Thor is an Amazon subscription service we invented in which you purchase products and order products by sacrificing
Ritual blood sacrifice, and they're delivered to you by Thor
at lightning speed.
That's so funny. Like,
It's really good content.
it's all for the pun, and it's so worth
How much does it cost?
1 goat.
At least.
Plus 3 chicks
No,
tax.
I'm so it's like 1 goat per month. Like,
Yeah, 3 chicks tax. That could be females or tiny ducks.
What's
chicken.
the difference?
and
Am I right?
is
Am I right?
Am I right?
Am I right?
is a virgin female worth more?
No.
No?
What virgin guys are, because you can't find any. Because we all banged a hot slab of stuff.
I've banged 1,000 hotter girls than the hottest girl you've ever seen.
Indeed, me too, as well.
I'll ninja thrust and take you to orgasmic places you have never been.
I don't want romance.
Or any dalliance.
This section. Why did I bring
But I don't want romance.
All
You're
right.
gonna copyright stricken down.
Stop it! We'll be copyright stricken.
Hey, Bradley, button up your pants. Because I just want to dance.
Okay, I stop that. You gave me a heart attack.
I don't want the audience to see that.
No, but like, can you imagine that? Just me, like in my basement, it's like, how you doing? I'm just hanging out. I'm like, okay, that's
Dick out.
fuck. Okay, awful.
And make sure to remind him to put on pants. Hey, you can't take my money.
All right. Well, moving on to relevant conversation.
Relevant
you want to start us
conversation?
off with the first prompt,
The first
as submitted by a user or made up by one of us.
I kind of want to talk about how can we account for growing population versus living space and required sustenance?
Jesus Christ.
Well, I should start this analytical paper
the
out.
German word for that would be Lebensraum.
Okay.
We need living space.
Well, the last time we tried to get some living space as a planet, not great.
I'm not talking about like for our country or anything. I'm saying as a planet. We need to Malthus. Like, eventually the population will
eat the poor.
I've got an idea.
eat the poor.
Okay, well,
Why can't we just eat the rich people for a change, huh?
We eat the poor.
You were so ready. Eat the pork.
He's thought about this a
I'm
lot.
ready. Bring me my steak sauce. But here's my thought. What is
the real meaning of an inconvenient truth?
what is one company that we trust to take care of our housing situations more
That's
than anyone
right.
else? HGTV.
Yes.
So the Property Brothers can take care of all of this
Property
for
Brothers
us.
fix Earth.
So we give
We're gonna
total
make
control.
Taiwan
We give total
is
planet.
just one extremely well decorated chair.
We give total planetary control
To the Property
Brothers.
Scott and the other
Pilgrim.
one.
Scott and Pilgrim, the Property Brothers.
Them.
Those two. I don't know enough
maybe
about the
Adam?
Property Brothers to.
No, it's definitely Scott and
The
Pilgrim.
third Property Brother does not look quite as.
The secret third Property Brother.
That's God.
He's always with
He's
them.
the landlord.
The landlord.
I know somebody who had their house decorated by the Property Brothers at our school.
Thanks, Bradley.
Yeah.
Bradley, was it you?
You're in my house right now. Does this look like something the Property Brothers would make?
Yeah, it does actually.
You tell me.
I don't know anything about them. We inherited all of this furniture, except that pull-out couch, which we bought when it was in our it's in our basement. We can't get it out of our basement because they built an addition onto it, and it's too big to remove.
Oh my god.
So it's locked in our basement forever now.
He still hasn't denied the fact that his house was built by the Property Brothers. Well, designed.
It's
by the
not.
Property
It wasn't. If you want to know a fun fact about our house, though, in the 1920s, the basement was a speakeasy.
Hell yeah.
What?
Yeah. So when we bought it, we went to the basement. It was
They
unfurnished,
held spelling
unfinished,
bees.
and it had a picture of a flapper painted onto a piece of drywood, like an enormous piece of drywood. Like
I just have one of those in my
a
room.
mosaic wall the size of that little kitchenette over there,
Mm-hmm.
and it was huge and large-titted, and my father attempted to burn it.
That sentence could have gone a number of ways.
I think that's how you summon the Property Brothers, actually. Virgin sacrifice.
Burn your large-titted flapper picture.
Today.
Tit day.
Tit day.
That's right. September 16th.
The best day. Or the worst day.
Depending.
Depends.
Yeah.
Okay. Property Brothers. Other ways to account. We got some food. I think we got the living space. Like we can really pack a lot of people into tight areas if we get the Property Brothers on that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, they make great crawl spaces.
And that way we take care of like who will be in charge. The Property Brothers.
Exactly.
But I mean,
And there's checks and balances because there's two of them.
In all actuality,
Like they wouldn't agree on everything.
They don't. That's what the show is about.
It's not.
I'm Shiloh. I watch Property Brothers. Clearly, you don't know anything about Property Brothers.
Of course, I'm sorry.
I don't even watch Property Brothers. I know more about it than you do.
sorry, is this what white people do in their free time? I don't understand.
Bradley, are
am I not in a check right now? Should I be doing this?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fellow white man.
yeah. It's my
How's
birthday.
the bird? Damn it.
I
Shit.
beat you to it.
Good bit, you guys. We did
All
it.
right.
Dr. Money
So-
and the White Man's Burden.
Real quick, so you get this. There's a meme that's been passing around. It's a relatively new one.
A
but-
meme that's been passing around?
Yeah, look up Dr. Money.
And the boy with
no
no
penis.
That's
It's
not a
not
meme, Bradley.
funny. It's
That's
so
not a meme.
real.
It's a psychological experiment in which, in a botched circumcision, a young boy, his penis was singed off.
You mean at the tender age of 0?
Yeah,
A young boy?
A young boy. And then,
So funny.
so they took
Dr. Money and the boy with no
no
penis.
penis.
Okay, do you mean the name of the boy David Reimer? Because that's not funny.
No, the
That's
name
just
of
a
it,
name.
John Money.
I don't think it's Jonathan. Is it Jonathan?
Jonathan Money.
John. I'm gonna take some of that Johnathan money.
Jonathan $sign money.
Dr. Money and the enormous lemon.
Dr. Money and the annoying orange.
Terrifying.
So this boy gets his penis singed off, and
Like
the
we all
parents
do.
are like, how do we take care of this? And so they go to Dr. Money, who's like, I know just what to do. Put him in a dress, give him some makeup and some dolls, and raise him as a proper girl. And he genuinely believed. Like, he wasn't trying to, like, be shitty or whatever. Like, he truly believed that, like, this would work. And it was a horrible and also fantastically interesting gender experiment that led to, I think by age 14, David Reimer was like, I'm not a girl. And he always knew he had some sort of problems with his genitals, right? Because, like, how could you not know? There
singed your penis.
Circumstances. Precautions taken. Dr. Money. Dr. Money in the syphilis situation. Sorry.
Dr. Money and the botched circumcision.
So the meme...
Dr. Money, the second coming
essentially,
of Christ.
it goes on to this guy transitions back. Like, he had, like, pretty much fully transitioned to being a girl. He'd been taking hormones. He developed breasts, and he's like, I'm really depressed.
I hate crippling depression.
Developing breasts, and the chances of him becoming very depressed are not getting less and less. So he becomes super depressed, and he transitions back.
But the name of the video,
so it's not funny, but the name of the documentary,
hilarious.
Dr. Money and the
boy with no penis.
It's so funny.
It's like because his name's Dr. Money.
And
the boy with no penis.
Okay, that's not even that funny without it. But not when his name's not Dr. Money.
It is Jonathan, by the way. It's John Money.
Jonathan Money.
So
yeah, I mean it's
the meme basically.
Dr. Money and the mysterious disappearance of Dr. Money.
Like, what else has Dr. Money done?
Dr. Money and his motorcycle.
Dr. Money and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Dr. Money and his amazing flying hovercraft. Dr. Money and the rogue pinball machine. Dr. Money and the Fez convention. Dr. Money and the living television.
Dr. Money and the Tomb of Doom.
Dr. Money and the Tomb of Doom.
Dr. Money and the malpractice lawsuit.
Dr. Money meets Holden Caulfield.
Dr. Money and the glass ceiling.
Dr. Money and the glass elevator.
Dr. Money and Dr. Money.
Dr. Money and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka and the boy with no penis.
Alright. We did it. Show's over, I guess.
I can see that happening. Oompa, oompa. Wait, I'm gonna start and you guys are gonna
Absolutely not.
No, we're gonna come up with a couple verses for this.
No!
Because how did this happen?
That's a good idea for the day, guys.
Oompa, loompa, doopity, penis.
Playing with sawzalls is not for you.
No.
Oompa loompa doopity dee.
If
Just be really careful when you cut down a tree.
Okay, no, let's try this again. You give it to me.
Oompa loompa doopity dee.
This boy accidentally cut off his pee-pee.
Oompa loompa doopity doo.
If you're not careful, it will happen to you.
Holy shit!
Watch it.
Oompa loompa.
Wait, no, we're done. I
want to
do more.
Keep an eye out for Dr. Money.
Oompa loompa. Doopity. Dude. What?
Dude.
A worm?
I don't
A
get
worm?
it. What is
worm?
that?
A worm.
A worm?
Oompa loompa.
Doopity dum.
Oompa
What? Okay,
loompa.
real quick. What's up with the Oompa Loompas?
They're like, Bradley, as you've said to me before, they're like a Greek chorus.
I did say that they were the Greek chorus of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka is Oedipus.
I did that one in choir. The Oompa Loompa song for Oedipus stabbing his eyes out.
What?
I remember I did that next to you, and like Kevin gave me such the harshest look possible.
I wasn't listening.
Both of them.
Oh my
I was probably
God.
distracted.
Alright, I don't want. Okay.
Loompa, doopity.
D.
Watch out, or you'll get treated by Dr. No.
Oh, okay. Here. I
lost it.
I gotta think of it.
I want to think. Let's take a sec. Everyone, take a second to like think of one.
All right.
Just think of one verse.
Okay.
Why is the guy employing exclusively orange midgets? It
He's
seems
got a
really
point.
exclusionary, doesn't it? Like there's some workplace malpractice with that.
Dr. Money.
Dr. Money and the academic.
Dr. Money and the good idea.
Dr. Money and the funny bunny. Dr. Money and the Goomba on the Roomba.
Dr. Money and the fizzy lifting drink?
That's my... Oh my god, is that the sequel to Fiddler on the Roof?
Oompa.
I know, we're not... Fuck this.
Doompity dong. If you're not careful, you could cut off your schlong.
Okay, we're good.
Oompa loompa doopity dision. Don't never use fire to enact a circumcision.
Enact.
Never use fire.
What do you think history would have been like if the Oompa Loompas were there in the presidential office?
It would be pretty much the same. Honestly, Donald Trump's there now, so I mean, let's like... I think his mom was one, right? Is that true? I don't understand the genetics of it, really.
Let's do another idea.
I think so.
What idea was this?
It was the Property Brothers one.
It was the Dr. Money series. Dr. Money and the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Alright, so,
Alright. It's time to take your leave, Dr. Money, and open up a new possible idea.
Alright, it's me, Dr. Money, and I'm gonna offer up this new possible idea. For this, I believe the idea we'll go with is number 55, which is one from our very own Creator House department where we think of ideas. And it's the best power plays.
Okay, first of all,
What are the strongest power
let's
plays?
define power play.
I am big on power plays.
A power play is the act of putting yourself in a position of power. It's
By
not a thing that
surprising
shows
somebody.
It doesn't even have to be a. I mean, it can be. It's
most
usually a
often is a
surprise, yes.
surprise.
But it doesn't have to be. But the thing is, I always had a misconception. I've had conversations with both of you about this before.
Yes.
We usually, when we talk about these, we talk about things that show how powerful you are.
Exactly.
We want to talk about things that put you in a position of power. There's a difference.
Becoming president.
Alright, so let's go around and say each of our signature power plays. Because I think we've all got a couple.
What's mine?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What mine would be.
Aiden, we'll think of, here. How about we
Bradley,
take a
hit us
quick
with yours.
brainstorming set? No, mine. I don't want to do mine first.
What's yours?
What's
yours?
I'm thinking.
Bradley, I think I know what yours is, though.
Yeah.
It's when you just, don't respond to people, right?
Oh no. Well, kind of, but no. I kind of have a lot of power plays, so I'll go over a few brief ones, and I'll save the best one for last.
When you eat things that aren't food.
That's okay. That was gonna be the last one. I'll roll it out first now. Then I guess. My power play is usually I'll put something in my mouth that isn't edible,
and then
and
don't eat it,
and then I don't address it entirely.
When you break random shit.
That's also a good one. A good power play I do. I think it's wrong to call me chaotic.
I would strongly disagree.
I would
with
say
that.
if you had a D&D alignment, it would be chaotic.
Agreed.
That's unfair.
No, it's not.
All right. Well, okay. Here's my advice to all you wannabe power play makers out there. If you have a very if you have good willpower, just put something in your mouth that isn't food and just swallow. Keep eye contact though. That's really important.
Yeah, that's what really makes it.
You keep the eye contact. You just eat it like me. Whole sheets of paper, just down the hatch. And people are so intimidated. I've had teachers eject me from their class.
What? Dead ass.
Dead ass.
Dead ass.
They just couldn't. They couldn't keep it up. And then my other thing is, I will occasionally just disassemble objects while maintaining eye contact, which is fun. That's not really a power play. That's just what I do for kicks.
But it acts as a power play. I'm not sure
inadvertently.
what my power plays would be, because I'm not somebody that enacts power plays very often.
I don't think I do that either. But
I?
I've thought about.
You
think
do.
you do all the time. I've thought a lot about power plays though, and my favorite ones are in romantic drama scenarios. I want a scene in a movie. Someone has been dating somebody, and then a couple scenes in, they get the person's jacket from the person they're dating.
Yeah.
And then they start to have this connection with another human being, whether it be a friendship connection or could it be something more drama. And then, so in this scene, right, it's it's cold outside, and this person's not with the person they're dating, but with just somebody else they're making this connection with. And the other person's I'm cold, and they give the person the jacket that was given to them by the other person.
Oh. Well, here's the... I was told this yesterday by a friend of mine, and we were talking about, romantic situations, and I heard this, and this was one of the biggest... One of the biggest power plays I can imagine somebody doing romantically during the holiday season. Specifically that. Mm-hmm. But it was... there was a couple that was dating, and it was around Christmas time, and one of them went up to the other, and he had a bow on his chest, and he said to his partner, like, oh, I forgot to give you a present. And she said, oh, what is it? And he kissed her. And that was the first time they ever kissed. And I've never heard of something cuter.
Or more risky.
Or more risky and more powerful than doing that. Because, like, do that.
That's presumptuous, though. Like, but this is your Christmas present. Here's my lips.
You could gauge the situation well enough.
Yeah, but, like, he gauged the situation.
It's not just the lips. It's also the symbolic importance of the first kiss, which is an extremely good
That's what
present.
it is. It's a power play on the idea of the first
and
kiss.
This puts you in a position of power somewhat, but it also does. It's not to the detriment of the other person.
Exactly. It builds you as a personality,
couple,
as a couple. Exactly.
If the other person wants that.
If the other person wants that.
If
but
you're not, if
it's not, you made a major fuck up and it was not a good power
backfire.
But we're assuming that is the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think one of the another big one is there's people who wear headphones all the time everywhere they go. Like not just around the neck.
Don't even talk to me.
People who do parkour in public.
Hey, don't even talk to me. I'm listening to my parkour.
That one guy who can just piss anywhere, anytime. Like if he just on the side of a building in the middle of a crowded street. I know people like that. Not you, but
is it you?
Is it me? Are you kidding me?
It's Bradley's uncle.
Do you know me? Like it's not.
It's Bradley's uncle.
It's not my uncle.
Sure, it's not.
Have we told this story on Good Idea before?
I don't know if we have. Essentially, Bradley's uncle was staying at Bradley's house for a while, and he pissed on Bradley's ottoman.
There's so much more to it, but like.
No, it doesn't need. We don't need to go more into that.
But just know that that is just not where it ends.
I think more power plays is.
Don't play like I'm supposed to do something.
All right, excellent.
Good idea.
Okay, that was probably like off key.
New and better minions.
Oompa Loompas.
Well, we've gone full circle. It's over. So this is along the same line of personal identity and like how one portrays themselves to others. What is the most iconic look?
The most iconic look?
Huh.
Sunglasses inside.
Here's my immediate thought.
Yeah.
Trip pants. Those pants that are like they're like parachute pants, and they're like covered in chains and zippers and belts, and they look like they came straight out of a Kingdom Hearts game. Wearing that, you become an unstoppable entity with your own identity, like aura around you.
An unstoppable-eyed entity.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I think if you steal someone else's identity and then just dress like them, that's both a power play and an iconic look.
And then you become an unstoppable human being.
I am become unstoppable human being.
I think that what we should do is we should go through each article of clothing and say, what's the most iconic one? Like hat, shirt,
no hat,
pants,
glasses. Hold on, no, I'm gonna no hat, glasses.
No.
Black hair.
Hat?
Yarmulke.
Dunce
cap. No.
Dunce cap.
Wizard hat. Wizard hat. Okay, wizard
glasses
hat.
And
what kind of glasses?
Polo shirt. Khaki pants.
All right.
And then like those Merrill, like I think like loafers. Yeah, I think they're called Merrills. We're just describing someone at our school who's a friend of ours who wears literally the same outfit, but like different versions of the same outfit, but the same outfit.
He rotates to the primary color rainbow.
No, he also wears orange and like maroon and.
Okay, so the most iconic look, and if we're gonna do articles of clothing, travel, I gotta disagree with you, but I kind of might agree with you because this depends on what you define it as. So have you
pants?
Have you noticed those people who wear sweatshirts as pants?
Yes.
That.
I think I think just no pants.
Sweatshirt as pants, no underwear. Leave the hood open. You just got a little viewport.
Definitively, that is iconic. Okay. Mentally, that's really upsetting.
It's really bad.
I think we should go through from top to bottom. So hat. I like wizard hat. I also like cowboy hat.
Wizard hat or witch hat is really good. Or one of those fedoras.
Oh, a trilby. I don't know. I think the height of a wizard cap would really make it.
I agree.
What is the tallest hat?
10-gallon hat.
I think
it's a 10-gallon hat.
I think it's a 10-gallon wizard cap.
It's a 10-gallon, one of those, like, 10-gallon, cowboy hats, but it's got, like, the beer holders on the side and the straws that go into your mouth.
And non-alcoholic drinks in the beer holders.
LaCroix.
I see. Let's move on to the shirt.
Alright, well, no, any glasses. What kind of glasses, if any?
Glasses?
The really big ones, but they say, like, 2010.
Those orange... No, okay, and also those orange ones with, like, the huge spikes on the end of them.
What?
Horn rim glasses?
Those like the anime shades.
I don't know what they're called, but
I know
I've
what you
seen them
mean.
in a video game before,
Exactly
and they frighten me.
what you mean.
Okay, so it's either 2010 glasses, whatever brand he's talking
I really
about,
like the 2010
or sunglasses inside, or 2010 sunglasses inside.
I think 2010 sunglasses with, like, flippable visor.
Makeup?
Makeup.
A flippable visor. The Joker.
That's terrifying.
The Joker. It's the Joker.
The Joker?
This is Jared Leto, take notes.
All right, very iconic.
All right, and then for the neck region, I think it's got to be regular boa, which is not a feather boa, but an actual snake you wear.
A snake. Okay.
You're not wrong. That's such a look. Okay. Undershirt.
All right.
Wife beater.
Wife.
Yep. I'm really getting a good picture right now.
Me too. I am living. Overshirt. I'm thinking Argyle
No
sweater.
overshirt. I think.
No, Argyle sweater, but like.
No, okay,
I
so
own an
let's
Argyle sweater.
But it's a look, Bradley.
consider this. Consider this.
I'm considering.
Leather jacket with lots of spikes.
Okay.
Maybe. Okay. What about a sweater that's a little bit too small?
Crop top?
A jetpack.
Over
Crop
the wife
top
beater.
sweater.
A second wife beater on top of your first wife beater. I think that would be quite iconic.
I'm not sure about overshirts right now, but I think if anything, we should definitely have on a pinstripe blazer with shoulder pads.
That looks pretty
Shoulder
good.
pads are necessary.
And elbow pads.
Elbow pads.
I do think. Can we get 2 sets of shoulder pads? Really fluff it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Really big shoulder
And
pads.
then one of those high-waisted belts with no high-waisted pants.
On.
Okay,
Wait. One gold tooth.
one gold
One
tooth.
gold tooth. All right, good.
2 nose rings.
Oh, we didn't even go into piercings.
Yeah.
One of those big ass gauges.
Yeah.
Gauges,
But
yes.
just one.
Huge
Only on
gauge.
one side.
And there's a lock in it.
They didn't put it there themselves.
No.
Somebody else did.
Somebody ran up and did it.
Yeah.
And then for pants, have we decided on the
I don't
sweater?
know. I like the sweater.
The sweatshirt pants?
I think that's bad though.
But bell-bottom jeans.
Jinko jeans.
What are Jinko jeans?
I don't know yet.
Come here. They're really. I'll have one of you describe them because I have the image in my head. I don't know if I'm spelling this right. They'll show up.
Scared. Oh, these are trip pants.
Oh, these are trip pants. Okay.
Trip pants?
Those are trip pants.
It's trip pants. They're like really big ass jeans. Like they have like
Holy
a normal
shit.
waist
Those are trip
size,
pants.
and
Got on my big boy pants.
they're
No,
like
it's
normal
definitely
waist size,
those.
and the rest of them are for people with like elephant-sized legs.
Definitely those. Okay.
Jesus
so then we have to
Christ.
go into socks.
None. No sock. I think no socks is a bad look.
I think socks
it's
that
iconic.
have like the
Anime
Converse.
thigh highs.
Oh.
But nobody knows.
Wait,
because
fishnet.
of the Jinko.
Fishnet.
Fishnet.
Fishnets
stockings.
over anime thigh highs.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Shoes.
No
Converse?
shoes. I'm
No.
thinking sandals.
Oh no, the shoes that
No,
have
there
the
are-
toes in them. The
Toe shoes.
Toe shoes, but platform.
Facial hair. Fu
A
Manchu.
goatee.
Reverse Fu Manchu.
No, wait.
A goatee that's like slightly off center.
One of those waxed mustaches you can twiddle
Oh
with.
fuck yeah. Oh,
Okay, have you
fuck
guys ever?
yeah.
Okay, but have you guys ever seen the post about the guy with the everything but the soul patch?
Yeah,
No.
it's so bad.
What is
So
it?
if you
I
were
mean,
to
you
kiss
can
Guy,
imagine
if you were to
it.
kiss Guy Fieri, their facial hair would form one complete beard.
Yeah, if it was the guy from Smash Mouth and Guy Fieri, and if they were to
Oh,
kiss,
shit.
they would lock together.
Because that would be iconic facial hair.
I think I like the idea of a big mustache that you can twiddle with. And it's like really long and evil looking.
That's very good.
I think a soul patch.
And also a soul patch,
Yeah.
definitely.
There's a picture of the guy from
Hairstyle.
Smath Mouse. Got him.
Well, the hairstyle.
Mutton chops.
Don't call out Ryan like this.
How about completely bald with mutton chops?
And the soul patch.
Yeah, everything
And the
else,
twiddle
but you're
mustache.
bald.
I had a teacher kind of like that once.
Sweet.
He was roughly 23 years old.
I think a shark tooth necklace, maybe.
We already did the neck piece.
What's the neck piece?
The
Of
snake.
actual
The
body.
of
actual
course,
live
my bad,
snake.
my bad.
Okay, we need one more. We need to
We need to tie this together with something.
a big rope.
A katana.
No. Wait. What is his weapon of choice?
Katana.
Is it
It's a katana. We
It's
all
a
know
katana, and he also has
katana.
that sidearm, whatever that thing's called.
No idea.
It's a
what that
katana,
is.
but okay, hear me out.
I'm
Because
listening.
the man doesn't carry any of this stuff, and he doesn't own a car. He puts all his bumper stickers on his katana.
He puts all his bumper stickers on his katana and also on his bike that he does ride.
No, he
everywhere.
doesn't own a.
He does own a bike. He has to ride the bike. No, it's a
The
moped.
the lock on his gauge is a moped lock.
Holy shit!
He left it unlocked on his moped. Instead of stealing the moped, they stole the lock and then snuck up on him and put it on his head. Hey
This
guys.
man leads a tortured existence.
No, he doesn't.
He leads the world's most iconic existence.
You'll know him when you see him.
Oh my
You'll know
god.
him when you see him.
What's his name?
Dr. Money.
Dr. Money in the unironic iconic lifestyle.
Okay, well,
We did it.
Thanks, everybody.
alright, best idea of the episode. Shiloh, go.
I think we all know what it was.
Dr. Money, the only thing we talked about the
I
whole
think
time?
Dr. Money in the iconic look of 2017 is the.
No, it's 2010. Okay. Bradley?
I will take us out with some housekeeping.
No, we have to do best ideas.
Oh, our best idea is shoes. What am I gonna choose?
Trip pants are really getting me. And with the belt that's not on the pants, like it's like an inch above the pants. That's
You
really
go. What's the best idea of the episode?
Amazon Thor. I'm sticking with Amazon Thor because it didn't get its appreciation from the last episode because the last episode doesn't exist.
Okay, my best idea is the fact that we just turned Taiwan into a giant chair.
Oh, true.
Which I think was really good. Though Dr. Money is a
Best
very
decorated
close
chair.
second.
Dr. Money in the giant Taiwanese chair.
Dr. Money in the fall of the Taiwanese government.
Dr. Money in the Amazon Thor subscription.
Dr. Money in the theory of communism.
Let's do some housekeeping. Our Facebook group is Good Idea Podcast. Our Twitter is @GoodIdeaCast, as is our Tumblr. Our Gmail is goodideapodcast@gmail.com. And
Thank you for listening.
thank you for listening.
Hey, thanks. You should send us ideas.
Send us ideas at all those
on
things.
all those things, or just talk to us. We love to talk. Well, I don't know about Bradley. I will talk to you.
I'll probably talk to you if you can find me.
Yeah.
And that was Good Idea.
Please help me.
Shiloh,
Yeah.
it's Bradley's turn.
It's Bradley's turn.
That was good idea.
No.
It's Bradley's turn.
No,
Cuts to static.
that was Good Idea. Tom Swift and the boy with no penis. We're done here.